Okay. Hi, everyone. This is Amy from Sub This and That. And we also have Dawn from
Hi, guys.
DCC Design. How are you guys doing tonight? I need now share out. So
I
hold
don't
on just a
see you
moment.
live, Amy. You did it go live?
It'll go live on the page. It won't go live in the group, remember?
Which is the Sub This and That Home
Mhm.
of Sublimation Box Club, right?
Yep.
I don't see it.
No. The Home of the Sublimation Box Club is our actual group. It's just the Sub This and That page. Um, yeah, Sub This and That RTS blanks. That's the name of the page. And yep, I see us.
Sub This and That.
RTS blank. Now I just need to figure out how I'm going to share it. There we go. It says we're having trouble streaming to your destination. Well,
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Usually I can see it, but
hi Mary, hi Tanya. Yeah, it's going to be.
oh,
Oh,
there it goes. I gotcha. I see it now.
yeah, on the
It took a
page. Hi Darlene. Thanks for joining us. Let me get this shared in the group real quick. How are you guys doing? Let us know. Without spoiling it, what was one word that you want to say about this box? Hi, Yolanda. Thanks for joining us. Just one word. Don't spoil it, but let us know what you guys think. Okay. All right. I shared that. I need to share it one more time. I wish you could do it all at once. It'd be so much easier, but they do not do that. So everybody can make things much easier for the people who need to do anything that has to do with technology. Wouldn't that be nice? Okay, I've shared it in both groups. Hi,
Woohoo!
Delcy. Hi, Anna. How are you guys doing? So, yes. Okay, so Delcy said wonderful. So, is that the one word? What about you, Darlene? Somebody said great. Okay, awesome. I've got Mary on here. So, yeah, we're going to give it a few minutes for people to join us just because it's hard to find us. Now, we are live on our page, okay? And we're also live on YouTube. And it looks like we do have some people who've joined us on YouTube. So, is that where you're joining us from, Yolanda and Delcy? Looks like YouTube is coming up. So, yeah, that's awesome. I was hoping it would let you guys know when we went live if you guys are subscribers. So that's good to know. Yes, she's on YouTube. Okay, awesome. So Delcy, just to let us know, hopefully I'm saying your name right. Does it give you like a notification that says sub this and that is live, and that's how you knew we were live and just to jump over? Or did you actually just see us somewhere else? Just let me know that because I want to make sure that that is working properly over on our YouTube site. So, and yes, don't this the lighting is not good here. We're in our new place. I will tomorrow give you guys a sneak peek um, of our place once again. I did show you guys one day. I showed you guys what it looked like empty. Now I'll show you like what it looks like with boxes. And I will tell you guys, we have delayed the contest that we had where it was like you guys guess how many products were in this big pile. We have not gotten through the big pile yet. So I'm writing it down as we're going, right? And then what I'm doing is I'm taking it and comparing it to the website. So the person that'll be the closest will be the one to win. So give me a little more time. Give me at least until probably next Friday. Then I will be able to have that for you guys. And we'll go live and we'll do all the fun stuff with it. Okay. And then we'll be back to our Sunday fun day and all those fun things as well, too. Yes, it popped up on the screen with the YouTube link. Okay, awesome. Good to know. Okay, all right. Well, let's see here. I have to grab the box because I set it back here. So this will be our room that we will be in from now on. Okay, so this was really different. When you guys got your box, this month, you guys got your box and it was inside a bag, okay? The reason it was inside of a bag is because one of the products was too big. It wouldn't fit in the box. And it's really different because of the fact that even though I knew the measurements and things like that, I knew that it was an A4 size. So when I asked for an A4 size from suppliers, A4 size is different here in the US than it is over in another country. Okay? Did not know that. So when I'm asked,
Live and learn.
you have to be very specific on your measurements. But still, it's an awesome product. So hopefully you guys loved it. You know, if for some reason you haven't gotten your box yet and you want to jump off, that's okay. We don't want to ruin the surprise or anything like that for anyone. But that is why you received it in the bag. So you guys didn't get the really pretty box that you guys normally would get, which we were excited because we got them back again. So this is our box that you would normally receive if you're new to Sub This and That, and maybe you haven't received the box yet. And you're watching this on a replay, please hashtag replay so we know you guys are watching, okay? But yes, they normally would come in this box, but again, we put it in a bag. So that's the first product I'm going to start out with, Dawn, just because that product was laying on top. And we want to give that, tell everybody about that one. Okay, so without ruining it. Okay, so hi, Janice. I'm glad I got a reminder went out. Life, can you remember? Well, Janice, that's okay because even though I'm supposed to be on here, I have to have a little reminder too. I have to put it on my phone. I have all these little things now that have to remind me, right? So hopefully you also saw the what do you call it? The post that I posted to say we're live. Did it come up, Dawn? Are we live in the group now?
We are live in the group, yes.
Awesome. That's great to know. Okay. All right. So this first product that came in the box has to be my favorite. Okay. Because I just think this is so great for everything. And I think this is even great for organizations, which is what I definitely need. Okay. So this is our sublimation portfolio. So again, this would be laying on top of your box. Look at Dawn's dream big, plan bigger. So this is like a planner, right? This is like where you're going to put all your stuff in. This is great for like realtors. This is going to be great for people who have small businesses. It's going to be great to take it to crafting events, right? I just, even if you don't have a small business and you're just crafting on the side and you love crafting, this is a great place to be able to keep track of all those things that you do for your crafting, right? Like you want to keep track of your time and temperatures, which is the card that comes in the box. And I will tell you, I did print one out. I can't find the cards.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we can't find several things, Dawn. I can't find the bigger bags, and I can't find the cards to actually print, so I could have had that printed today. I don't know where people, when they took my desk apart, you would think that they would have put things in there and marked it, right? Well, this was men, so no.
There you go.
No. And what we're finding is that it wasn't like all like paper, right? I'm opening boxes and finding like maybe one of my cups that I had that was sitting on my desk with like stickers and just weird stuff, right?
Listen,
that's what I'm finding.
Now you have all the time in the world to unpack it. So
yeah. So we may find the cards, but we don't have them right now. And so I did go ahead and purchase them. I'm like, I need them. I can't wait to find them in a box that's going to be way at the bottom. But yeah, so this one, it has all kinds of cool stuff in there. So you're going to get the pad of paper, which I absolutely love that was included because I was going to include that anyway. And then you've got a place you can put your pen or pencil. And then you're going to have these little slots. So you can put papers there. You can put some business cards. If you have like a certain card that you use, like when you go out to crafting events and stuff like that, you can stick that there. And then you just got like a little place up here. We were trying to figure out what that was for, Dawn. Is that just for decoration?
The piece up top?
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything.
I didn't try and put anything in there. I don't even think it's opened.
I was just going to put a sticker.
Oh yeah, you could put a pen. I just put my pen right in there.
Oh, okay. Really good. So now,
it expands. There's a little
okay.
elastic
Yeah,
in there,
okay,
so you
my
can put a
eyes are
second
so
pen.
great.
You know what I want to use this for? I want to make a Christmas cover on one of them, and I want to use it to keep track of my Christmas shopping, and then put all of my Christmas receipts in here.
There you
Um,
go. Yeah, absolutely. So yes. And so they are one-sided. Okay.
back is black.
And let me go and grab this on the site real quick because I know I haven't done this yet. And while Dawn shows you, talks to you about the time and temperature that she actually did hers at.
Yeah, this one was pretty simple, guys. It was 400 degrees for 60 seconds, your standard press. I did a video. I believe it was this Monday's video. Did I do? Yes, I posted it already. I wasn't sure if I posted it, but I did. And I showed you how to make sure that you get your color all the way up to this rim. And I also talked about not getting the black marks from or the white marks, I should say, from the tape on your black pieces of fabric. So if you didn't watch that video, go back and check it out, because it does tell you how to be sure to get that full image on here without really, sometimes your image can run onto other parts of the fabric. So go check that video out. It's very helpful.
Yeah, that's great information because yeah, that way then you just make sure it goes straight to the top and everything like that. I love that, Dawn. Okay, so the size of this, and we did also put the measurement of what the fabric is. So from the panel over from the fabric, okay?
Yes.
But first off, the size is a letter size paper, okay? And it's 9 1/4 times 12 1/4, okay? So that's what the whole thing is. This is from the black side all the way over. The white fabric from the front panel over is 7.75, and 12 1/4 is still going to be the top to the bottom since we don't have any black down here. It is only, like I said, one-sided, so the back side is black. Okay, so just one-sided. I still think it's awesome. I love this, and I think this is a great gift if you wanted to buy a gift or craft and start crafting for someone for a gift for the holidays. Because then another thing that is actually in the box would be a great bundle idea. And you guys know I love bundles.
Yes.
Okay, so let's see here. This one is $11.99 on the site. Okay, and again, this is going to come with your pad of paper. Okay, so I think that's such a great deal to get that and be able to sublimate and be able to personalize that and customize that for your customers. Let's see. Don't forget, if you're a Box Club member, that you guys get that additional discount with your exclusive discount code. Which don't share that with anybody, okay? Okay, so that was the product that you guys saw right when you opened your box. Hi, Kimberly. Thanks for joining. Okay, so now this box, when we put it together, I will tell you, because we have that box or we have that product on the outside of the box, it looks so like, how do I say it? It didn't fill out the box. Okay, so that we were really worried about something possibly getting broken or something like that, but I think everything landed pretty good because there wasn't really anything that was,
No, there wasn't too much you could break in there.
Yeah, but shaking it around, you know how the post office likes to shake it around. They like to
I sure do.
Yeah. So, all right. So when you guys got your box, you guys would have gotten this cute little. It comes with an experience card, and it would talk to you about the box. And again, I can't find the cards.
I have an old one sitting here.
Oh, there you go. So she has an old one. Dawn always gets them after the fact because when I send her other products, she will get this one. So we're always just a tad bit behind on the card. Okay, then you're gonna get all the little sprinkles and stuff, all the fun stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one out, Dawn. It's the wood.
Okay.
So you know what I'm doing next.
I sure do.
Okay. This was another fun one. And the reason I say that is because, you guys, this is once I show it to you real quick.
My husband's claiming this one. He told me he came down here and saw it and said, I love it. It's mine.
Okay. All right. Well, this is our bamboo mobile phone, cell phone holder. Okay. And what I was going to show you guys is this is the one I've had for a long time. I kid you not. Take this with me wherever I travel because I love to have my phone right here. And I had my phone right there when I grabbed it. So this is the MDF one that we had. And I just love this one because it's more solid. I love just the look of it. So, okay. Super easy. It's going to come in a box. So mine, I did pull out of a box, but it comes in a box. And then you're just going to slide it through. Now, you also could use not only a phone, you can use like a littler tablet. And you could put a little tablet on there as well too. Okay.
Sure.
Not your big ones because it's just going to fall over. But it gives me an idea of what you guys might like for another product on down the road. So yes, the mobile phone stand. So I'm going to let Dawn talk to you about the time and temperature she used for that. And I'm going to go grab it. And I forgot to place the other one in the link in the group. So let me go back and do that here.
So this one was, again, this was a pretty simple box as far as sublimation goes. This too was 400 degrees for 60 seconds. Now, when you get your piece, it's going to come in 2 separate pieces. So you do have 2 separate images that you can put on them. And then you're just going to put your piece in like this. So this is going to be the front and this is the back. So it stands at an angle, if you guys can see the angle, and you're going to put your phone on here or your tablet. I didn't attempt, just because I've had so much on my personal plate, I didn't attempt to sublimate the front. I don't know if that will sublimate, but I may at some point give that a shot. So that is a color as well instead of being brown. But I will tell you guys to pay attention when you sublimate this, because there are numbers on the back. They're just a little sticker. But if you take a look at the wood on the back, it looks different than the wood on the front. I don't think you can sublimate on both sides. So just be cautious when you sublimate this, that you're sublimating on the side that looks like it's a raw wood as opposed to the side that has the finish. Okay, so just keep, and I don't know if everybody's has it, but my 2 pieces have a sticker on the back, and the sticker on the back is the side that you do not want to sublimate on. So just be conscious of that when you sublimate. But 400 degrees for 60 seconds.
Yeah. The other thing you can do too, if you would really like yours a little shinier, after you sublimate it, you could put like a coating over it.
You could even oil it like you would oil a cutting board.
Yeah. And if somebody's on here from YouTube or even from our Facebook page and you don't sublimate, you can actually put other things on this. Okay.
110%.
So yeah, you could do
DTF. Vinyl.
Vinyl. There you go. Dawn is the vinyl queen. So I was trying to think, my words aren't coming out, but vinyl, you could put a sticker, you could do all kinds of things like
Absolutely.
that. So, yeah. So I think it's a very versatile product, and I love that. So
you could probably put a coat of polyacrylic over it too.
Yeah.
You know, and that would shine it up.
Yep. And those are $5.75. They're available now. So one of the other really great perks when you're a Sublimation Box Club member is that you get first access. So yesterday was our first access. We gave them a full day and a half, basically, because of tonight. So you guys got well over 24 hours to be able to grab the products that you guys want. And that's one of the perks that we offer our Box Club members when they get the box.
Yep.
So you're going to get the box. It's going to have anywhere from 4 to 6 projects in there, okay, from start to finish. And what we're going to do is we're going to give you the time and temperature. You're going to get the cards. You're going to have all that. Dawn is also going to be giving you guys, there's a drive once you become a member. So make sure you guys, if you are a member and you don't know about the drive, please reach out to us or check your email, because we've sent you the invite, and then you're going to get that link, and that link is going to have templates in there that give you the sizing, the dimensions, and then there's going to be mock-ups, which I'll have Dawn talk about here in a bit. And then there's also going to be the images that Dawn is showing you that is available to you to where you can use those images. So then you can size them. So let's say if you love that image that she showed you that had the portfolio, you actually could size that down and put that on another product. So that allows you to do that. Okay. Because I have had some people reach out and said, well, how come you don't give the images to us? Well, the reason we don't give images is because if I sent images to you and you didn't like that size, then you're kind of stuck with it and you kind of have to use it for that product.
Right.
So the great thing about digital is you can make it whatever size you want, right? And then you can use it over and over and over again, right? You get one cent in your box, you can only use it one time. And if you've messed it up, you don't have any more, right? So that was one of the reasons why we stopped doing that quite a while ago, actually, and we started just doing digital. And I think digital works really well.
Yeah.
The other really great perk that you get is when you start, you get to go back and you get to have all of those images,
Right.
all the templates, all the mock-ups that we've had in over 2 years, okay? Because we just had our 2-year birthday in March. So we're what, like, how many boxes, Dawn, are we at right now?
I don't even know. I couldn't even begin to tell you.
It would be so awesome to be able
A whole
to
binder full.
Yeah, see, a whole binder full. So yeah, so if you guys are new, then that's one of the things that you get as a really great perk. You get to go back and have all that stuff. You get access to it. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next product. Okay, this was another one that I have had multiple people ask me about. We have sold out of this, like, I don't know how many different times. And I really wanted to get something that was a little bit bigger than what we had before. So let me grab this one. Okay, so this is our flash drive. Okay, so this is a 32 gigabyte flash drive. We had sold the ones in the past for 16. So I wanted to get something that was bigger. I also made a little extra upgrade as well too. Has a keychain on it. I love that because then now you ain't gonna lose this, hopefully. Because you can put this onto a backpack, you can put this into your purse, you can set it into your desk, however, but it has the keychain. And those were the 2 features that I did differently than what we had with our previous one. Okay, bigger, has the keychain. We've got them in 4 colors. Currently, I am trying to get them in a lime green and a black. I asked my supplier, she didn't have them in stock at the time. And so I had to go with what they had. Okay, so you're getting purple, which I absolutely love. Look at Dawn's. Dawn's is purple. You also can get a blue. Okay, so blue's on the site. This is going to make a great gift for your teenagers. This is going to be a great gift for your college
Back
students.
to school, yes.
Back to school. Any of these things that are going to be coming up as well with holidays. How great would this be to make this as a stocking stuffer for somebody? This is a great thing to sell if you have a small business or you're going to be doing crafting events and things like that. Because, those teens are hard to buy for. And, yes, you want to get them gift cards, you want to give them money, but if you're like me, I love to at least give a couple gifts, right? I'm always like to my son, could you at least give me an idea, like instead of like socks or, like a shirt or something, can I get you something? And this would be such a great idea. Okay. So you got orange. Oh, and I got orange. Yes. So you will get, that will be another thing I want to touch on. Okay. So not everybody's going to get the same color when we have variations.
No.
If I have a chance to get variations for you guys, something is not just white and boring. I'm always going to go with the variations and I'm going to get multiple color choices. And here's the great thing about that. Everybody's going to get it just a random color. And then if you want something else, you can go ahead and pick it up. If you say, oh my gosh, I love the purple. Now you can go and you can pick the purple up. And you're going to be able to use that discount code. You don't have to wait for a sale. You don't have to wait for any kind of promotion or anything like that. You can just go and pick it up and purchase it. Okay. That is the beauty of being able to be a Box Club member is that you're getting that discount code. You don't have to wait for any of that type of stuff. And if you guys have been with me for a while, you guys know I love to spoil you. So when I have like extra exclusive mystery boxes or anything like that, that we're doing exclusive for that time frame that's outside of the Box Club, because I've had multiple people ask me about that too. Am I getting the right box? Yes, you are. We sometimes will do an exclusive box that's just randomly thrown out. And the great thing about that is I always give you guys the discount code. And here's the other thing. You guys get the discount code on top of what a pre-order is, okay? Yep. So we're already lowering the price for you, okay? For like our blanket pre-order right now. They're $10.25 for non-members. For members, they're $8.71. You can get a blanket for $8.71. Do you guys know that's one of our #1 products?
I bet.
Well, is our blankets. We've got the gray and we've got the beige, okay? But you get the discount code on top of that, okay? So that's another really great perk. And I hope you guys are utilizing that perk. That's why I can't even put a dollar amount on it when people, like when we're talking about different things about the box. I can give you dollar amounts like for the products, right? Because I know what the products are are and how much we're retailing them for. But what I can't do is I can't do the discount code. Because if you're like some of my customers, they are buying multiples of things because they are running it as a business. Now, if you're just a crafter, you might still pick up a couple, right? And that's okay too. So we love everybody. I needed this. Okay, and then also red. So it's really going to be kind of hard. Well, actually, no. You can see it. You can see the red and the orange. Okay, so those are the 4 colors. And you're also going to receive this little metal piece. This is what you're going to sublimate on.
This is the little piece, right?
Yep. And you're going to want to remove the film. It's got the film on there, okay?
Yep.
And then you can just sublimate right on there.
Yep.
And this is, I mean, it's going to be a little flimsy, but just bear with me.
Good.
And then you get the little sticker thing, and then that's what's going to go straight to there, like what Dawn is showing you. Hers is all decked out already. What is that, Dawn?
I just did kind of like a, I don't know. I don't know what you would call all of this. But I went a little different. I know I usually try and go cutesy, but I just went a little abstract this month.
Yeah, just a little abstract. That's okay.
And they all match. You know, I always try to make them all match, so there's a commonality between them. Yeah,
and that way then you guys can also pick up other things, and you guys can combine them and make and put different designs on there and match with Dawn's stuff. Yeah, so I love that. Okay, so I'm going to have her talk to you about the time and temperature. And just remember, outside of removing the film, what was I going to say about that? Dawn, never mind. Never mind.
I don't know what you were going to say, but we're going to move on. Again, guys, this was, as far as time and temp, this was a simple box. 400 degrees for 60 seconds is what I did this at. Just be sure, like Amy said, make sure that you pull that that piece of protective coating off. If you don't pull it off, you're still going to get the sublimated image, but your image is going to look a little bit dull. And depending on what they use to cover it, it could melt. So just be careful you pull that off and sublimate it, and you should be good to go.
Awesome. Okay, so I just put that on there in the comments, and it's $675. And again, it's a 32 gigabytes. So this is bigger than what we've had in the past. And again, like I said, it's also got the keychain, so I love that. Okay, all righty. Let's go to the next one. Okay, so this one, I love this too because this is great for crafting events. This is great for people can throw in your purse or your bag or something like that. Because if you're like me, I always lose things. And so I need to have something where it's going to be easy and accessible. Okay, so this is our business card holder. These are super popular. Everybody loves this type of stuff because, again, you don't have to just put business cards in there. You can put a credit card in there. You can probably put multiple cards in there if you wanted to.
Oh, yeah, you definitely can. I've done it.
So it comes in like 9 colors, okay? And then it's also got the little metal plate right here. You're going to remove the film, just the same. Got the little sticky thing, and then you're going to be able to attach it easily, okay? Let me show you all the colors while Dawn talks to you about the time and temp and shows you her.
That's the one product I don't have to share.
Oh, yes.
For those of you that don't know, I know it looks like my house is put together behind me, but I'm in the middle of moving. And this is the only part of my house that is still the way it should be. So that little piece is packed already. It got packed already. So I don't have one to show you. But again, 400 degrees for 60 seconds. You're going to peel off that coating, and then you're just going to stick it on the front of your little card holder.
Hello, Cassandra. Yes, happy
Friday.
Cassandra.
Friday Eve. I love that.
Yes. Okay, so I showed you the mint green. This is the rose gold. Oh, there we go. Rose gold. We've got blue. Okay. I just showed you the mint green. One of the colors I won't be able to show you is red because we did not get a lot of red in, and all the red, I don't know how all of them got out in the boxes because I always like to try to stagger them to where we still have some to sell. So I will be getting more red in because I do think that's going to be a popular one. It's just gold. Okay. Oh, and you know what? I just realized there's another color we don't have, silver. So I will be getting a restock on these, okay? Because I think this is going to be also a great gift idea for the holidays coming up. Great stocking stuffer, something to easily personalize for just about anybody that carries cards and different things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Gift cards could go in it.
Yep.
We've got the black. Okay. Wanted to make sure
I didn't know you had black.
Yeah, wanted to make sure we had some guide colors this time. That was
like that.
one thing people like to see. We've got the hot pink, and then we've got the light pink. Maybe I have to hold it back here.
And guys,
lighting.
Oh, I'm sorry, guys. There is an image that goes along with that fits in with everything in the box, but I just don't have it to show you, so I apologize.
Yeah. But you do have a template and stuff like that.
Oh, absolutely. It's all in the site. It's just I don't have the example to show because I packed it.
Yeah. Yep. And we'll have to talk about that, Dawn, how everything is going with that later. Okay. Yes. And if you guys have moved, you guys know how stressful it is. I mean, here's my thing. I guess I felt like we could move in one day. I don't know why I thought I was like super person thinking, oh, we can move. We don't have to close up shop. We can keep going and we can keep finding things. So I've been telling people this, and I'm gonna say it again. Please be patient with us. We are trying to get things done as fast as possible. And this is going to be such a great space for us. We didn't double our space, but we went up from about 1,000 square foot to like almost 1,700. So which is very nice. We'll actually have 3 rooms now. I'll have my own room, so I can deck this all out, and I can have my lives, and I can make some better lighting in here, and have my photographs and things like that. And then we're going to have one big room where we're actually going to be able to, hopefully, our goal is to be able to do all the boxes at one time. You guys know right now what we do is we have to put boxes together. Somebody then usually tries to put the tissue paper, the paper, which I haven't even gotten to the paper yet, in the boxes. And then we have to move them to then move them back again when it's time to actually do the boxes. And we just keep touching the boxes over and over and over again. And it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But if we can actually get a space like what we have now and get it all set up to where it's all organized, not only am I going to be able to bring in more products, because I have people asking me all the time, are you going to restock this? Are you going to restock that? Yes, I would love to have all these restocks and things like that for you guys, but I've got to have the space.
Right.
And before, we had boxes stacked up everywhere, and when you had to go get something, guess what always happened? It was the bottom of the boxes.
Of
and
course.
We had to move all that stuff just to get something out. Now, I and my son and my husband are excited about this. We are putting in 11 more shelves. 11 in the shop. 11. That's going to provide all kinds of restocks on things you guys love, like the snap trays. They're on their way, by the way. Okay. We did just restock the double oven mitts. So if you haven't seen that yet, they're on the site. Okay. We will be announcing tomorrow, but you guys are on here tonight. Plastic bag trash, or the plastic trash bag holders that we have. The long ones that hang in your laundry room for all your bags. We just got to restock on those. So yes, this will provide us to be able to do things like that. This is also going to open it up to where we're going to be able to do wholesale, which I know that there's been quite a few people who were interested in wholesale. So just stay tuned, okay? As soon as we can get things organized a little bit better, I'm going to be reaching out to each individual person that said, I'm interested in wholesale. Because what's going to happen with wholesale is this. You're going to know the products that I'm sourcing and I'm buying about 2 months in advance. That way, then you can get in on a wholesale price, okay? Now, there is going to be a limit. You're going to have to buy. We'll talk about that. You'll get all the details, okay? But that will allow you, if you are a small business, to be able to even save more money, okay? And we're going to take that burden away from you where you've got to hold all that inventory, okay? So you only would purchase the things that you want, okay? But you will know the things that are going in the boxes about 2 months ahead of everyone else, okay? So it won't be a surprise for you anymore, but that'll be okay. You're one of the stuff. So that's what we're heading towards. I'm also heading towards apparel, so stay tuned for that as well.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So another really great idea that would go with the portfolio. This is the one I was talking about before. Love this. I love the new pins.
Yeah, this is a nice pen.
And this is great because our other pins that we have had in the past, you couldn't take the ends off and take it apart to where you could just sublimate the barrel. You actually had a piece on it that would melt. And you guys know I still have all those pins. I'm hoping that maybe somebody will want to buy them and put vinyl on them or put stickers. But you really can't sublimate on them unless you want to use it in your press and you want to tighten it up really good, like just with your heat, I should say your heat press, your mug press, okay? And then you can do the roll system. But if you try to use something in the oven, it's going to melt. So not these. That's why we're super excited about this. Look, it says, make it happen. Yeah.
And guys, let me tell you, for the pens, if you have a pen that you can't sublimate or you're someone that doesn't have the proper means to sublimate a pen, you can put UV DTF on it. You can put stickers on it. You don't just have to put vinyl. I mean, UV DTF is the perfect thing, and they make pen wraps. So, you know, that's a great alternative if you don't have a way, because it is difficult to sublimate a pen if you don't have the proper machinery.
Yeah. And that's a great point what she was talking about. So those pens that I told you that we did purchase for sublimation that didn't turn out being that way, those will eventually be up on the site in our non-sublimation area. So that's another thing we'll be doing on the site. We will have an area that is non-sublimation stuff that you can use for different types of things that Dawn just said. So that way, then you don't have to feel like, oh, she only sells sublimation stuff. No, we are going to start having things here and there that are going to be some non-sublimation. Now, it won't be all of our products, of course, but it'll be little bits and pieces, okay? The other thing is that we're going to be having a what I would call like a scratch and dent, okay? I have lots of products that I have that may have had like a scratch or maybe just like a little dent. But really, to be honest with you, or a little mark or something, you could sublimate a picture, or you could use vinyl, or you could use something like that. Probably cover it.
Yeah.
But because I am so OCD, anal, I don't know what it is. I have boxes and boxes and boxes of stuff.
I bet.
Told when they came in, because we always check the quality on things like that, that we can now offer to somebody else. And what's going to be great about this little area that we're going to have, this is going to be a place where if you're just starting out for sublimation, you can pick up some stuff at a very
smart,
reasonable price, and you can test, okay, and test. And that's the only way you're going to get better at your craft is by testing, okay? Yep. So that's just my soapbox there. Anne says she needs some more shelves. And then you need more product to fill those shelves, right?
Yes.
You're also going to get this shrink wrap for the pen, okay, guys? So that goes right in there. And it was in this nice little piece of slider paper. Okay. All right. So did you give the time and Tim?
I did not. So I don't know if you added it on the card after the fact, but the card that you had emailed me only had the time to do it in like a heat press or in a mug press and roll it. That was 385 to 400 degrees for 45 to 60 seconds. But if you do it in a convection oven, that's the time and temp that I did not see on my card. So you may have added it after the fact, but that was 375 for 6 minutes. And you only really want to use the paper that's included if you do it in a convection oven. You don't need to put the paper on it if you do it in a press or a mug press and roll it.
Okay, I will make sure that we have a post up tomorrow about that.
Okay.
Since we need to do that correction for the card. So yeah. So Dawn, remind me of that.
I will.
Or maybe not.
You remind me of that.
I'm saying. Somebody has to remind us. Cassandra, remind us.
Yes, Cassandra, please remind us.
Or we can actually say, is it Siri now or is it Google? I don't know. Wherever you can ask people.
All
hey,
of the above.
You know. Yeah, we all need reminders. Okay, so I did just put in the comments about the business card holder. I did forget that. And those were $4.25 on the site. And the pins are $2.30. So I'm dropping that.
And it's a good pen. It's one of the nicer pens I've sublimated.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think there's a little bit of heft to it. So it's not like
There
yeah,
is.
not really like a light pen either.
And it
So.
was so much easier to take apart and put back together than some of the other pens that I've used. So
Okay. Good to know. I had an error come up. This is an error occurred. Wait a moment and try again. Okay, so I'm going to try this again. It didn't go. Yeah, I'm not loving this platform. I'm thinking about switching. I just need to have the time to look it all up. Okay, so this is another one of my favorites.
this was my favorite.
This was, okay, this is Dawn's favorite. Yeah, I love this one. And this was something that I actually had, I didn't design it, but what I did was I made it better. Okay, I made it better because when they had it, it wasn't exactly what I wanted. So this is our laptop bag. I made sure that there was the handle. That wasn't something that they had, and I really wanted to have the handle. I didn't want it to like the neoprene. You guys know that we also have a neoprene one, right? And it's just the sleeve, and you just put your stuff in it. I really wanted the handle. I also really wanted it lined.
That lining is nice.
Yeah, I really wanted it lined to make it just a little more classier, is what I guess I felt like it was going to be. But I think this is a great gift for anybody also for the holidays. Anybody who has a business, you're talking your realtors. Yeah, and look, your portfolio fits right in there. Yes, and it does fit my
laptop fits, yep.
17 inches, so, or 15 inches, sorry, 15 inches. All right, so it's double-sided, so you can put something on one side, you can put something. The lining was everything, Cassandra.
Yep.
Yes.
Totally agree.
So this was in the bottom of your box. Let me get the dimensions, and I'm going to have Dawn talk to you about what she did hers at.
So again, guys, 400 degrees for 60 seconds. And just something to keep in mind, and I do have a video coming out over the next few weeks on this, but anytime that you do something that is like this type of fabric that has an inside that could possibly get sublimation ink on it, you want to put a piece of butcher paper or a piece of cardstock inside. This one didn't actually run. I was afraid that maybe once I sublimated it, it would run onto the inside. It did not. But you still want to be cautious and put a piece of butcher paper or a piece of cardstock inside, because if it did run, it would have run onto the back end of this bag and it wouldn't have looked pretty. So just look for that video. It's coming.
Yeah. And also, Cassandra has already got a tutorial up on this too of what she did with hers. So you guys, always, between the two girls, definitely check out the tutorials that we have on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Okay. Let me go grab that real quick here.
Ooh, brunch or birthday bags. I love that idea, Cassandra.
What was it?
Brunch or birthday gift bags.
Oh, yeah.
I love that. This is also a good bag for back to school for a teacher or somebody carrying their, you know, the things with them. Yeah.
So you guys, we have 300 videos on our YouTube channel. 300. So what we've been working towards, though, is probably for about the last 6 months, we've been making sure that all the tutorials that Cassandra is doing on the YouTube channel, that they've been on the website. So one of the things that's really cool on the website is, you know, you're getting, you know, the name of the product, you're getting some information about it, you're getting some idea of how you could utilize that. Maybe you hadn't thought about, hey, that could be great for teachers, you know, things like that. We're putting that on there. And then we're also putting the pressing time and temperatures, and then we're adding the YouTube video. So that way it's all in one place for you. But I also highly, highly suggest to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that when Cassandra uploads those, you're going to get that video first telling you that it's been uploaded, and you're going to be able to have that information. Now, our Box Club members are going to have that immediately anyway, because that's going to be on the drive. Okay.
Right.
And they're going to see it at the very bottom. It's going to be a PDF, and it's going to have all of the videos for all the products. We have 6 products in this box. There are going to be 6 videos, and then there are going to be 6 templates. And then Dawn, I'm going to have her talk here in just a second about the mock-ups and why you want to be utilizing your mock-ups. Okay. Because I think some people aren't really sure what they are. One of the things I was going to ask you, Dawn, is I know we did this a while back, but I think it would be great to have it as a reminder, is to maybe have a live where we actually show people how to open up and go to the drive and see how they can use their templates and show like even just one of them, like, hey, this is how you utilize it, this is how you download it. And then also for the mock-ups. I think if you had the time, I think that'd be great. Hi, Penny, thanks for joining.
Okay.
So she's going to talk about that real quick, and I'm grabbing this stuff, okay?
Okay, guys. So, for you guys know at this point, unless you're new here, that I put up the mock-ups, the templates, and the images for you. They go on to the Google Drive, which you have access to from a couple of different places. You get, let me just pull out one of my cards. And I'm sure Amy's going to talk about these, but when you get your box, you're going to get a card. And on the card with the time and temperature, there's a little UPC code on here. I'm going to cover it because I don't, know if there's people on here that are not Box Club members, but you scan that code and that will take you to the Google Drive. Okay. And you could access the images that way. I also put all of the images up in the Facebook group, and they are listed under the file section. So if you just go look for that month, so you would look for like this month is August 2025, and then it says the name of the box. You can click on it, and there are three separate sections. There is the image section, the mock-up section, and the template section. And for those of you that don't know what the mock-ups are, so mock-ups would be if you are somebody that is going to sell your products. I give you, I think I give you 3 versions of the mock-up. Yeah, 3 versions. So I give you a version of the mock-up that may be just the image, just the bag, right? And there's no background. It's a white background. So if you have Photoshop or Canva or one of those programs, you can then put a background on that bag. You can put an image on that bag, and you could say to somebody, hey, this is what I can do with this. Or if a customer comes to you and says, hey, what would that look like if we did an image, like this, and they give you a business logo or an image, you can then superimpose, so to speak, or Photoshop that image onto the bag with a background, okay, that of your choice. Then I give you a background with a blank image. So in this particular case, I think I sat it this month. It was sitting on someone's desk and she was working and the bag was sitting there, but there's no image on the bag. So you can put, again, your own image and use the image with the background that I shared. And then the third thing is I will give you the image that I have sublimated with a background. So you can use any of those 3 mock-ups to share your products with a potential customer. Okay. And then I give you all of the mock-ups, all of the templates. Then the template is just that. It's a template with the measurements and the size, so you can figure out how to size your image properly. And then I give you the image itself. So those are all of the things that I give you. And while I'm talking, I'm just going to take a second. You guys know I hop on every Monday and I give you a video that's either a tip on one of the products or a tip on sublimating. Well, guys, like I said earlier, I am in the process of moving from New York to South Carolina. And I think next week, all of my lighting equipment, it's all going to be shut down. So I do have a couple of videos stockpiled for you, but for a period of time, and it may be through November, videos may look a little different. They may not be videos. They may just be text with some, some explanation or, how to do something in text. I will be coming back to videos. It's just I have to unpack my house before I get to my craft space. So just be patient with me. But in the meantime, if you guys have any questions, I'm still going to be around. I'm going to pack up my machinery and it's going down to South Carolina before I get there, because just an FYI to you guys, if ever you're moving, you do not want to put something like your sublimation printer in a moving truck. First of all, that may get bounced around. Second of all, the heat inside that truck is going to dry up the ink in your printer, and it won't work for you when you get to your destination. So I'm going to have to put them in my car and drive them down to South Carolina before I get there. And I can't move everything all at once. I have other things I have to put in my car to get to my new house ahead of my moving truck. So I'm going to have to do it piecemeal, and the machines are going to be one of the next things to go. So things may look a little bit different, but I'll be back, and just be patient with me. That's all I can ask. Be patient.
Yeah, moving is a big.
Oh my God. Purge, people, purge. That's all I can say. Stop getting rid of stuff now.
And the other thing is it just seems like you have a plan, right? You're like all ready to go. And then all of a sudden you're like, people are like, this is happening. That's happening. No, I can't help you. What? I planned this all out. I made it perfect. I thought I'm going to be doing everything. Yeah, things happen. People pass away, people get sick. I've had a couple girls sick this past week. So something's going around because people have been getting sore throats and been having stuff with, they feel like it's kind of like an allergy kind of thing, or it's like a cold. And again, it's the sore throat, it's the ears, all that kind of stuff. And I'm like, oh goodness, it's like the summertime and people are getting sick. So this is not a good thing. So that's kind of why I am a little behind when it comes to like the contest that I told you guys I was doing. So we are still doing that contest. I did turn off the comments, but here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pop the comments back on. So if you didn't get your guess in, you can guess one time how many products. I'm giving you a hint because there are a couple people who didn't really read. You have to read when I say all of the products combined. Okay. How many you think are in this big stack of products? There's stuff behind, there's stuff in front. You can't see some stuff. So you got to remember that. So when you're guessing, you kind of got, you just kind of have to guess. It's just a fun thing. But what's going to happen is one person is going to either win one of our boxes for September. And our September is our autumn harvest decor box. That's our theme for the month. That's our only hint right now. I was hoping that I would have one of the samples to be able to show you, and they're a little tied up. So, but they should be here soon. But I can't show you tonight. Okay. Anyhow, so let's show this bag one more time. Again, you're going to get the lining in the inside. It's white. It's super awesome. I absolutely love it. And like I said, I had to make the handle on it, because I just thought that would just make it look so much better than just having it like, I don't know how they were expecting you to carry it. So when I saw it, I was like, okay, that's got to have a handle. And they're like, strap. And I was like, no, not strap, handle. This is like, so you're going to have to cut a piece in there. So I had to like send them a picture with my awesome drawing showing them where it was at and how it needed to go. And then I was worried. I thought, well, people have different size hands. So then I was worried, about that. Like, is it going to be like a real tiny one, like for tiny? So I needed it to be a good weight, and I think it came in solid. So I absolutely love it.
Definitely, it did. Oh, guys, I can't wait to share. A lot of you are wishing luck in the new move and whatever. I can't wait. My house is being built. I have a huge loft that is sizable, and that's all my craft space. So I cannot wait to share it with you. Can't wait to get there, but I can't wait to share it with you. So I will be definitely.
Awesome. The weather is going to be so awesome there. I love the Carolinas. So yeah. Okay. So what's in the bottom of your box? This is the last thing. So we've already showed the 6 items that came in the box, but the other thing you guys are going to get is you guys are going to get your paper. Okay.
Which I love that you do.
The guesswork out of everything for you. Okay. So you're getting a box of 4 to 6 projects in the box. Okay. You're getting your paper to use. Okay. You don't have to use this paper if you don't want to, but you can. Right. You're going to get 6 pieces. There's 6 products. Okay. So you're going to get that in there. You're going to get your heat press time and temperature card. That's the very top thing. That's what Dawn showed you a minute ago. It's on the top of your box. And the great thing is it's the size you can put straight into your binder. Yes, we're going to get some more binders. We don't have them right now. Okay. That is a restock that's going to be coming in soon. Again, these are things that we just couldn't have just sitting around, not sure if people were going to buy them or not because we didn't have the space. Okay. So now we're going to have more space. So we will have those again. But that's your cards fit directly in there. They come with the holes already, so you can just pop them in there. And they're on both sides. Yes, you can sublimate them. So I will tell you that. We love that. They will come in like 3 colors, I think. But yes, we're getting restocked. The other thing that'll come in your card is your box will be your experience card. That's the very first thing you get on the top. It tells you about what the box is about. It gets you just thinking about what could possibly be in the box without knowing. Yes, all our boxers are a mystery. I've had some people message me lately and say, hey, do you let people know what's exactly in the box? No, we do not. It's all a mystery. I've asked my members multiple times, would you like us to tell you what's in the box? And they're like, nope, we want to be surprised. They want to feel like it's Christmas every single month coming to their door just for them, and they want to be surprised. So that is the reason why it is all a surprise. I love surprises too. I just wanted to make sure that what we were doing is what the customers wanted. So we've done surveys on that. We found out. So it's a surprise. You're going to get 4 to 6 projects. You're going to get the paper. Dawn is, she puts up on the drive. She gives you the templates. Okay. Takes the guesswork right out of it for you. Gives you the mock-ups if you want to sell your product and your projects, things like that. And then you're also going to get some other things as perks. Okay. You're going to get some images like we talked about. All this is in the drive. But on top of that, you're going to get an exclusive discount code that's just for Box Club members. Okay. So don't share that out to anybody. Don't give that to people because that is for Box Club members. And you need to be active to use that code. Okay. So you're getting that. You're also going to get 2 workshops a month. Okay. One of those is currently done with Cassandra, which will be Monday night. If you're a Box Club member, save the date for Monday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. She will be doing Sub and Sip, and she will be doing 2 projects that were in the box. She'll be doing that live with you. So join her. Okay. And then we'll also be doing next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Sorry, I shouldn't say 8. I think it's 9 Eastern. A lot of people like it at 9, and the reason they do is because they can get the kids to bed and things like that. So it's at 9 Eastern, and that will be Business Tips 101 with myself. And we'll be just talking all about business. We'll be talking about, what do people have coming up? Crafting events are coming up. If you're wanting to do some of the crafting events, now's the time to get into them, okay? We had a pre-order that we just came off of for event runners, and those event runners will be in soon. That is something you definitely could pick up for your crafting events, okay? The other thing that you're going to get when you're a Box Club member, you're going to get first access. We just gave first access to our Box Club members yesterday for all the projects we just showed you guys, okay? I'm trying to think, and they can use their discount code on top of that. Let's see, what else, Dawn, am I missing? Oh, you're going to get an exclusive community, which is your Sublimation Box Club community. So if you're new to Sublimation Box Club and you haven't joined the group yet, definitely make sure you're checking your email because we're sending emails, okay? We send weekly emails with you guys to give you the calendar that's happening for the month. We give you links to the drive. We're going to give you a link to the exclusive group and an invite. Okay, so if you're not getting these things, we need to make sure you're getting them, okay? We also are going to give these updates and different things that change, like maybe something's, we sent something out and it was wrong, just like about the pen, we'll make sure that that gets out there. So those are the things you definitely want to make sure that you're checking on a weekly basis, okay? And if you're not, it's probably going to spam. So look in your spam for Sub This and That or info@subthisandthat.com. That is our email. If you have any questions, any concerns, maybe you've received something that's been damaged, maybe you've had an issue with something, please reach out to us, okay? And give us a little bit of grace. We're getting back to you guys as soon as we can. During the day, we ship, okay? So we're shipping during the day. So if I don't respond to you, you can wait because I will respond to you in the evening or my VA will respond to you, okay? Somebody's going to respond to you within that day, if not the next day, okay? It's just that during the day, sometimes, like I said, we're too busy to jump on. We're trying to get your orders out as fast as they're coming in. And right now we're in quarter 4. I know people are like, quarter 4 doesn't really start till September.
Oh, no.
Crafters, it starts in August. Okay, now's the time. You guys need to be thinking about the holiday time. Okay.
Guys, I put a calendar out this past Monday and I showed you when you should be. It's the first comment in the video I put up Monday, and it shows you when you should be thinking about purchasing products for the upcoming season. Not just this season, it's a whole year's calendar, but it shows you when you should be working on those projects, when you should be posting those projects. So go look for it.
Okay. So Arlene is saying she'd like to see that one gel pen from last box or maybe 2 boxes ago. I can't figure out how
I think it was quite a few boxes ago, and it was the pen that we all had a little bit of an issue. I think, Arlene, if you go back in the archives and search my name, one of the videos, I think I showed you how to put it together.
Yeah, I'm going to mark that down. It's probably in the Sublimation Box Club group, right?
Yes. No, it would be in both. I think I put the videos in both groups, so it would be in either one. Just do a search for my name and look at all the videos. And I think it was more than 2 boxes ago. I think it was quite a number of boxes ago.
And if you can't find it, Arlene, reach out to us, and that way we can sometimes find it too.
Yeah.
Sometimes in that search bar in the group, you can type in something, but you have to go a long ways back for some reason. It puts it at the bottom.
That's why I say search my name, because I only post videos on Monday. So there shouldn't be too many to go through.
Yeah.
And if not, don't hesitate to reach out to me.
Okay, yeah, because Cassandra said she doesn't remember doing a tutorial for that. But was it in the spring? Was that box?
Yeah, I don't know if you remember. There was the pen that we had a little bit of trouble. Once we took it apart, we couldn't figure out how to put it back together. It was a little convoluted, and I don't quote me, but I'm pretty sure I made a video showing you how I put it back together.
Okay. Yeah. So here's the thing, Arlene. I'm trying to think of which box was that in? Because I know last month's box.
Let me see. Wait, I have all the cards here. So
yeah. Okay, she's gonna look that up, Arlene. Because last month's box, I know it wasn't in there. It wasn't in the travel box, was it? I don't think we had that in the travel box. We didn't have that in the Father's Day box. I'm just trying to think. I'm like, what one could have been?
Excuse me.
So, okay, well, she's going to look for that for you to find out. We'll get that information for you, hon. Okay, so does anybody have any questions before we go? And I did just put the YouTube up on the screen. I did not know you guys could do that. I think this is super cool that they have a really cool feature here that you can take different things. So, I'm going to drop this too in the link. I forgot to drop you guys the link. If you have not signed up for Sublimation Box Club and want to know more about it, it is $47.98. See, I didn't even give you guys the price. Oh my goodness. So you're going to get all the perks that we talked about, the $47.98 plus your shipping, okay, which is the $9.99 currently for your flat rate. Okay.
Okay, I found it. Penny. It was actually the Business Essentials box from last year. And that was the Sublimation gel pen. That was the last pen that we did.
Okay. So
but she said it might have been a mystery box that she got it in. So it's possible that you just got it.
Yes. Arlene, we did put those in mystery boxes. So when we had our exclusive mystery boxes, we did put those in there. Now, I did just want to touch on one thing about our Sublimation mystery boxes. Okay. Just the differences so you guys know. We have one we always carry, which is, if you look it up, it says it's a mystery starter blank box. This is for someone who has never purchased anything from Sub This and That. They don't even know about our company. They know nothing, right? not that you guys can't purchase it, okay? You guys can purchase it as well too. But if you purchase it too quickly, you could possibly get some of the same stuff. And here's the reason why. They're random products, okay? We're just throwing stuff in there for people to try of different mediums. What is the medium? Mediums are different material. That way, then they can try maybe something that's a fabric that we sell. Maybe they can try something that's a metal. They're going to get a drinkware, okay? So they're going to get products. They could get restocks. They could get products that we're closing out and we're not going to carry anymore. They could get products that are clearanced out, possibly new products, but most of the time in that starter box, it's stuff we've had, okay? But it's introducing it to new people, to letting them know who we are before they sign up for Sublimation Box Club, or maybe before they even place an order outside of just getting the mystery box, okay? This gets them used to our company, knowing that we're not a scam, anything like that, because there are a lot of people out there that are doing that, right? That box does not have a time and temperature card. I know that's discouraging, okay? But here's the thing. They're random products. So you may get one thing, and Susie Joe over here orders the next week, and she may get something different. So it's very hard to have a time and temperature card for something that not everybody is getting the same thing, okay? So I hope that clears that part up. Now, the next thing is,
I'm sorry, I mean to interrupt you, but guys, I am always here. So if you ever have a question about a time and temp or how to sublimate something, send me a private message and I will do my very best to help you. Don't ever hesitate.
Post it in the group, because here's the thing about posting and engaging in the group. Someone is going to answer you, even if you just tag one of us, tag one of the admin team, and we're going to get back to you. Because I may see it and I may then tag Dawn or something if she knows more about that product or something, or I'm going to direct you to the actual page, which is, again, where you maybe purchased the item. It may have the time and temperature already there. Mm-hmm. It may already have a tutorial. We're really working really hard to make sure that everything we're doing currently now, moving forward, will have all that stuff. However, we didn't do that in the beginning. So we have a lot of videos that may not have it. Now, the other reason why we're not going back and we're adding it is because maybe that product we're not going to sell anymore, right? That product may have not have been a product that really anybody wanted or liked. And that's okay, right? Mm-hmm. And so with that being said, we may not have a video for that. We may not have the time and temperature. So just reach out to us and we can help you. Always do that, okay? But the other box I want to talk about is our exclusive boxes that we also offer. And those are going to be more geared towards, we're trying really hard to make sure when we're doing those that everyone is getting the same thing. You might get a different variation, right? Like we showed tonight, you might get different variations, but we're really trying really hard to make sure you guys have time and temperatures for those. That was one thing I heard you guys talk about. And when we hear people say things, we really try to work hard towards that. The only thing I cannot do is those starter boxes. They're random. They're really random. Like what we're going to do now is we're going to set up an area for my girls that are helping me to pack things. And I'm going to have just some random stuff there. And they're going to just be able to pull it, throw it in the box and go. Because again, they're not all going to be the same. We just want to make sure they get different materials. So they're not getting all fabric. They're not getting all metal and they're not getting all wood or something. Giving people choices, right? That's what you want to do. So that's just the difference of the boxes that we have. And our box club members do not get a discount on that first box because that starter blanks box. And here's the other reason why on that. That is one of our boxes that's at the lowest price it can go. Again, this is something we're just trying to get new people interested and seeing about us. And then what we do is we're like, hey, if you love this box that you just got, check out our Sublimation Box Club. It's a monthly box. Maybe they fall in love with the boxes and they love the idea of it, receiving something like that monthly. Then now they're into loving our boxes, right? So it's a whole thing we do. And I hope you guys understand that, sometimes there's some things we can't do. But when you guys do have suggestions, I really listen and I really think about things, but that's just one of the things we just cut it. Okay. But I know people have emailed me. I even got an email earlier this week about it. What's the difference? Because they were confused. And I just wanted to make sure I cleared some confusion up. So if you're watching on the replay, tonight, just hashtag replay, let us know. If you have any questions about joining Sublimation Box Club, and what you're going to get, just reach out to us. Again, we can help you. They're $47.98 plus your shipping, which is currently right now at the $9.99. And yeah, we'd love for you to join us. We have a lot of fun, and we have very unique products. I really feel like the products that we offer are things that everybody is carrying, which that's one of my biggest things. I cannot wait for you guys to get the harvest, the autumn harvest decor box that's coming out in September, because yeah, there are a couple really cool things. That are in there. They're always all cool, but there's a couple that I just really stand out that I'm like, oh, nobody else has got that. Nobody else is offering that. And if you got last month's box before this one, we had a wind chime in there. And I just absolutely love the wind chime. So I think so. All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. If nobody has any questions in the comments, thanks, Cassandra, Penny, Arlene. I'm trying to see all the people that are still on. We still have people over here on the YouTube channel as well too. So thanks for joining us. I love that you guys are joining us over there. And yeah, stay tuned. I will throw back up the picture and I'll open up the comments and allow you guys to make some guesses because we've got another week. Okay. You can only guess one time. Again, you're either going to get a mystery box of your choice or you're going to get the box that's next month's box. Okay. For that. So, all right. Thanks, Dawn.
All right, guys, have a good night. Thank you.
Yes, thank you guys so much. Thanks, Anne. And as you guys just say goodbye, then we'll be clearing out here and we'll shut everything down. Thanks, Penny.
Good night, guys.
And I'll show you guys a sneak peek too tomorrow. I promise. Okay, it's gonna be messy, but I'll come live on my phone and I'll show you guys the shop. Okay. All right. See you guys. Bye, Delcy. Thanks for joining. Bye, Kimberly.
I feel like we should have a magic mirror.
Yeah.
Who was that?